What's up, guys? Started the stream a little late today. I'm tired, and yesterday was a long couple streams. See if I can get a little nap, but didn't quite work out, so. Also got work in a bit. So we're just gonna get this started. I'll probably go into work for 5 hours. Yeah, we finished up TR49 yesterday, did the whole playthrough, and then also the rest of 04, which was good, enjoyable. Okay. Kind of feeling like chilling a little bit today. I thought about playing something else just for the morning and then maybe come back tonight and do more. Work should be not super long, but we'll see. But I don't know. I figure like a low talk, kind of just hang out. Little touches, EX will be fine. Why not both? Whatever. It was good. I liked it. That and 3 are probably the best ones. Cool little story. The systems are probably the best they've been. The part system is kind of weird, but it was still fun. Or harmless, at least. And, yeah. A little bit more challenged than 3, which was cool, because the Cyberelves weren't as powerful. Yeah, it was a nice balance. Felt like them kind of rounding everything off pretty well. Oh, we gotta fuck around here. Things have to change. 1 second. Let's do this. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I liked the ending. I mean, he like lives pretty much. So. Although I guess, I mean, this game for sure. But yeah, I liked that. It was positive enough. They're trying to make like a light statement on, or not statement, but tie in the Reploids versus humans thing that they never really properly pull off in X. Hopefully we can see that again when we get started. Ooh. Vent ale. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, it was good. I mean, there were consistent characters. Usually the plot had a nice few like high moments, some cool ups and downs when it came to the thriller action stuff. That's a girl big game. I've been playing dudes for the last 50 games. Gotta go with the chick pick this time, man. I don't really know much about the X. I just assume it's like another Zero game, but probably mixed up a bit because it's a few more years later in development, and then also DS. It's probably not going to be exactly the same. We're delivering a package. Slither Inc. building. Mavericks took everything from me. Like a fucking human. More Maverick outbreak. Like the guys from Zero, man. Whoa. I can make the screen smaller. I don't think they let you this time. That's okay though. I mean, I guess you could do this. That might be a little too small. Yeah, probably too. Classic, man. Was fused with the package. Important package. Oh. Love the like ATST like fucking blast, dude. I'll be kind of chill this time. I'm kind of tired. I work soon, so. What I'm looking forward to with this game is hopefully, you know, I really like the Zero games, but it'd be cool to see some kind of like evolution or audio-visual overhaul. You know, kind of like an Aria to Dawn of Sorrow. I mean, I might like Aria better, but you know, some impressive stuff on that front, or some swings, while above all still keeping the core really tight gameplay. I don't know what this plays like. I just figure it's another Zero game, but maybe not. If the X part's supposed to mean I'm playing Mega Man. A lot of story already, which is fun. Laying the groundwork. Model X. Magical gold transformation. This is how humans and Reploids will work in harmony, man. They'll fuse. wanted X to be a magical girl outfit. The power of the biometal. Biometal Model X. The chosen one. For saving. Alright, these controls gotta change, man. What the? Command dash, fuck you. I hate command dash, man. Not that much to change. They learned their lesson. Let's double tap to dash, yeah. I always use a button. No, turning it off is good so we don't accidentally do it. It's got the same sub-weapon setup as X. Oh well. I mean, at least the best versions are like the default now. I mean, it depends on what the sub-weapons are. And maybe you can swap quicker with like the touchscreen. Use the model. Model X. I'm guessing you could turn into Zero too. Meta encapsulated granule awareness system Megas. Again, it's Megas. Or just Mega, the Mega system. Megas system. I'm going this way, bros. Why can't Mega Man roll? I'm just going the wrong way. You just led me though. Let's go back. No point getting too off track yet. You could crawl too, that'd be fine. I'll make a woman, yeah. Channeling X. Instead of Keanu Reeves in your body, it's Mega Man. Shoot up? Oh, Mega Man, he didn't know. Mega Man didn't know how to shoot up, man. Bass exclusive or base exclusive. I like calling him Bass. Like Sega Bass Fishing. Imagine that fucking loser's a fucking big fish. Who's just popping? rock and roll, you gotta play as roll. Roll kicks ass and dive offline. Choose my character Twitch Easter roll. It's like a speedrun character. Yo, double jump. Not many characters get that except Zero. Yeah, maybe I'll try it out someday. Sounds fun. I'm still deciding if I want to play, oh man, what the fuck? What the? Koopa shell. The Zero games, once we're done with the ZX ones. Not Zero games, sorry, I'm really fucking tired. Legends games. Probably the next Mega Man thing. Kinda feeling like just doing all of them except Battle Network. It's gotta be in another time. It's too long. Well, the Legends games are like 20 hours a pop. I don't know how long Tron Bon is, but I don't know if her name's Tron Bon or Tron Bonnie. Like a thief or something. I like Tron Bon. It's whatever. So. So. Pretty spicy for a first boss. And had a lot of health. Was this supposed to be VX? Power up, you could say? BO3, they're bringing back the collectible data chippy bonus things. Dude, there's a fight right outside of your door. Are they not paying attention? Wonder what the bottom screen's used for in this. What do you mean? It's one of their own, man. I mean, fuck, I'd hate to be the person they weren't in a rush to save. Blown out. The boss is letting him have it here. So from what I understand, these games are a little bit longer than your average Mega Man. I think they're supposed to have like, I mean, I guess we sort of saw it there, like a pseudo open world thingy going on. I don't think they're like Metroidvania-ish, but there might be a touch of freedom there. Might be like an early order of Ecclesia, but we'll see. Maybe not. I don't really know much about it. All I know is these are a little longer. See what that means and the structure is and all that. Trial. Fuck. I like pick missions. I feel like we should probably be saving her friend, but is there like a map? Cool if the map was on the bottom. Oh, Jesus. I want to get to area B1 and B2. What is this symbol? I mean, Gyro's in the other direction, so... Can I grab both of these missions? Nope. Can't zoom out. Weird. Ooh. Let's just go to the right, see what happens. We're mapping it out, man. Yep. Here's area B. That worked out. Yeah. I'm dying. Background guys? Okay. I don't know if we could go in the background or if they're just gonna jump in. Computer chip. Okay. We'll see. You don't really have to wait long for those metalheads. A lot of little doors to go on. Okay, so we need certain tech to get into some of these. Look at that Metroidvania. Okay. They have a lot of the kind of like precision part stuff going on. Shoot guys in certain areas and they'll explode in funky ways. I liked that in 2 and 3. I remember a whole lot of it in 4. Chippy. So far I'm just X, man. Playing an X game right now. But that'll all develop though. Surprised if it didn't. KDkill's pretty quick. Which I'm always a fan of. How we feeling on the voice lines? Dude, I'm telling you, like, I'm not like a crazy Star Wars guy or anything, but it's been weird hearing all the enemies have like the fucking like Star Wars cannons. Oh, transport. Okay, so we got like fast travel. That's good. Yeah, there's a lot of USB drives. Gotta figure out what's on them though. There's crypto wallet. Gotta make some coffee, man. Apologize if I'm a little bit low energy. Thought this would be their base, but I guess that's the other mission. That's fine. Oh, C1. We don't want to go. Although now we've mapped it, so that's fine. I'm not gonna start like exploring until we get some more tech. Unless the difficulty starts getting crazy, we'll just do some general exploration on the way. Want to unlock new stuff before we get too crazy. Oh, you have the this X thing. Can you put the shoot them together like in those ones? Oh, that's just 2 different shots. Well, I like that. Means you could charge up and then still be able to kill like multiple guys, right? Without spamming. I mean, I like spamming just fine. Oh yeah. Like a fucking walrus manta ray. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling too. Oh, I see what's going on. That's what it feels like. I mean, I've always thought it was a good fit for these Mega Man X games. It was like some kind of pseudo Metroidvania. Now the question's gonna be if this pulls it off well. This cute little gimmick boss. Yeah, because you could tell on 0-1 they wanted to throw that at the wall and see if it stuck, but they just didn't really go all the way with it, right? Like, you could warp to every mission. There was not really much. Oh, he's got the 0 armor. There wasn't really much point in, like, going out and exploring, right? I mean, I guess if you wanted to grind for Cyber Elves, it felt more like it was there to make it feel like a real place. Like, oh, I could walk out there. And then, you know, the missions, you'd go back to the same area through the same entrances, technically, and they would be changed. You take different branches. It was more of a novelty than it was something that actually, I feel like, was, like, interlinked with the game. Yeah, it was just one of those things where they're just trying to do a bunch of shit. And I mean, I appreciate that they tried some shit, but still stuck to their guns on the gameplay. You know, feature creep and, like, trying to do too much in a game a lot of the time equals the important parts suck shit because they're spreading the butter thin, so good on them to know what to focus on. But yeah, I could see why they cut it after that. That's cool to see another shake at it here. I mean, hopefully it's cool and not like shit. I really like Metroidvanias. I probably got like a higher standard for them. We'll see. We'll see on this. Whoa. Biometal Model Z. I'm a member of the Guardian. You and me are both chosen ones. Alright. A few random reveals. Surprise, you're a chosen one and I work with the Guardians, and I was going to tell you about that and ask you to fight for your life with us. And I guess as a transporter they risk their life already. Kind of a uneven little opening salvo here, but that's why they're just kind of getting you into it. Give you a reason to fight. Oh, okay, see ya. Yeah, aren't they supposed to have like years of what? What the fuck? Why is this the G going crazy? Is my mission's over? I'm aware, big dog. Go ahead and hit up the teleporter room. Backtracking now. Is there like something I'm missing here? The annoying little icon, huh? 250 EC, whoa. Trial. Undercover guards hiding in elements of Area C. Locate them, bring them back. Okay. Area C. Wonder where that is. I thought I was actually playing X in this game. You're playing. I did not expect you're playing a fucking like Power Ranger suit, dude. Oh, that's fine. If it's like X has evolved even more and shit. The crunch is gone, bros. Then there's the soul's gone. Now you get relatively clean DS audio. So don't walk around town transformed. Just gotta find townspeople. See what I can do. He's dead, I'm sorry. Oh. Yeah. I mean, he just like ran out of energy, I guess, right? I mean, he like his body physically died, but he was already like his spirit. X did like a persona and like became a seal for the Dark Elf in Zero. And then his like ghost was essentially just floating around as like a cyber elf. But then his body gets destroyed in the second game. But he's still around in the third game. But he like ran out of energy at some point and just kind of disappeared. It's not really like, it's kind of vague about whether he's like actually dead or if he just kind of like disappeared for a bit. And then Zero, you know, they don't show him alive, but they do show the ruins, so I assume he's alive probably. They leave it in a position, I think, that dude, they just mentioned the baker from Zero, what the? What was his name? Alexander? Or something? But yeah, they leave it vague enough, but not in like a horrible way or something. So that if they wanted to bring back people, they could. I mean, I doubt the X armor and the Zero armor have no relation, but... Oh, what? What the? Mega Man can crawl. Yeah, you needed biometal and a human woman to be able to, I guess any human, able to crawl. X just ain't cool enough, man. They want you to transform, but I gotta transform before walking in here. No, they're just not here at all. Must not be a spot. Let me double check. There's no weird walls. I destroy this person's car. I'm one of the good guys. That's cool, dude. Thanks for the Pokemon tier dialogue. Yeah, they shouldn't have parked in my way. Have some respect for everyone else. Crystals. So we still need 2 more of these guys. Where they are. Keep rolling around until they pop up. Poof. Oh. I guess I'm supposed to be juking the metalloids. Stealth mission. An odd start to the game, but I guess they're trying to show you about transforming and that there's NPCs and more vertical exploration and stuff, and doors. I like these Rush Roadster. Whoa! These are E-tanks. They're like vending machines. The E-machine. Let's steal this kid's car. Tell you what, for as far or for as much space as you gotta run through in this, depending on how much you gotta backtrack, there better be some crazy speed tech. Or a lot of fast traveling. What's up, pussy? How you get in there? Do I really care if I'm like shooting people or not? As long as I don't scare off the important guys, I mean. Yeah, right, I need the speed bike. This would be an actual good game to have, the speed bikes from, Mega Man. There's an Extreme 2, 5, 6, a bunch of those. Into Area C2. Where the fuck am I? Inner Peace. Is that a real ass dog? A lot of different NPC sprites and portraits. Okay. No mini games allowed. Got a stuffed animal. Join the military. You get a free stuffed animal. Usable items. Oh, I guess you like eat actual ass food to heal in this. Or something. Let's get it on the map. And they say I could use this to travel. Or this one was like a read-only one. There's the teleporter one. Swimming? Danger to the piece. Oh, I can't use this one to teleport? Does that mean I have to backtrack to B2? Yeah. That's crazy, bro. I mean, I could try to find one in the D area, but I bet you get like locked out. Plus, if you go far enough and find the warps, then I mean you could just warp there from the future if they let you have freedom. Let's find out. Look at the little batons. B2. Kind of wrapping in on each other a little bit. Doesn't B2 have, yeah. Let's go. I don't remember where though. I'm going the wrong way. There. Give me a health boost, man. There we go. Well, already off the bat, definitely got an A structure. Already a bit of backtracking and stuff. I guess the idea is to make you feel like you gotta run around the world and remember points and stuff like that. We'll see if it kind of fucks with the pace though, right? They can make it so there's good exploration and cool upgrades and nice context for going out and doing stuff instead of like MMO missions, then it's fine. If it's just like a slower paced, more travel heavy Mega Man game, that might be bad. Or not that interesting. Area X. Wow. Why the hell did they have it? That's what you'd think, but with the missions and them just telling you you need to get to X letter, you think that'd already be kind of apparent. But, I mean, it's not like it took that long to get back. And if you explore a bit, I guess you kind of find a shortcut back through D, so... Something like that, yeah. But I mean, is that, you know... Nowadays, when there's like a bazillion Game and Trade Advantage, is that really necessary? Well, we'll see. There's probably more interesting ways to entice you into getting into the open world. one. Music seems cool. It's kind of like the base, I guess, in the Zero games, but it's an airship. Classic 10 million rooms with barely anything in them. They all have like unique looks though. There's more on here. I don't know what these are. I assume it's just like character profiles and all that shit. Dorado. First name L. Fuck what your name is. Lawrence. Last name Arabian. What's on the first floor? Whoa, damn kid, put that gun down. Lawrence Dorado. I probably should have double talked to everyone. One of those games. What is the Lotus? Yeah, I'm sure this place will be attacked eventually. An E-tank. I'm not buying an E-tank, I'll buy a fucking sub-tank. I don't even know what I'm supposed to spend my money on yet, I'm not dropping 200. Fucking name is Sardine, dude. This kid is cursed. Dialogue. This guy gonna want me to fucking deliver pizzas for him. That's what I want to do to make a big game. Yeah. Only Fuckwad. Damn, Rose. Time to get injured. Save point up here. Yeah, that's saucy. Name Fawn. I respect any woman as brave as you. But if you're not brave, he doesn't respect women. Interesting closely. So I wonder if there's just gonna be a bunch of like extraneous like side quests that you just like run out and go do. One of the pros of Mega Man is they tend to be at least pretty tightly paced, so totally fine with them mixing up the pace, but something has to be changed to make it work, right? Whoa. Enemy B, enemy A, other. Oh, yeah, these are all just lore. Gets emotional when it comes to women. Very cool. Very cool, dude. Cool guy. Yay, toy. Yay. Okay. One cool thing I like in games where you like collect lore, assuming the lore is not interesting or something, or even if it is, maybe like a little meta reward for collecting it, even if it's just like some money. A little less weight on the lore being interesting then, especially in a game like this where it's like maybe the story is not like a huge deal. And this it feels like I guess it more is, but you know, I feel like your average Mega Man type of thing, it's not like the main driver for people. Well, okay. The boss. years ago. So these are 100 years after the Zero games. Okay, interesting. Been a bit. My sis. Group of legends. Elementals are fragments containing the consciousness of those legendary heroes. Biometal. Fragments of the heroes? Doesn't that just make them way shittier? It's got their consciousness though. But they can like morph. It feels more like they evolved or changed than it is like just a fucking fragment. The legends. Holy. Oh, this is the room, dude. This is your commander's room. She's got the fucking balk hammered in. Your corporal punishment. Your commanders. Getting one over the head with that fucking thing. Yeah, it has to be. The smackaroo. Alrighty. My god. The Slither Inc. Are they trustworthy, bro? Starting to think not. I don't really know Slither Inc., but when you name your company fucking Slither, you're probably pretty fucked. Evil Inc. Yeah. Exactly. Wake up again. You sippy. So back now. Foe, X-Men. Welcome back. Hale's a good guy. So what? I'm just gonna stay behind, loser? be some kind of organization if they could mount a single fucking task force for this shit. Can I play as Zero? Oh. I think you're just gonna play as Act. Bro, you got the wrong guy, man. Or girl. Damn, you gotta watch out for the balls. Yeah. I'm guessing this is like a one-time thing. Okay, yeah. You gotta get to this side, open it up for the other side. Oh. You got data. What is that? Life up. Was that... Did I just get a perma up? I think I did. Hell yeah, bro. Or if you gotta freeball the exploration in this, or if they kind of like give you some hints or percentages. Because I mean, there's a lot going on here. A lot to freeball, depending on how hidden everything really is. Oh. Friendly fireman. My bad. Oh yeah, got a more interesting map. Yeah, this one's different enough in structure, I imagine they'll probably not get it perfect the first time. Let's see how the second one goes on all that. Or do you mean just like the map menu, or like the actual, like the connection? Yeah. Well, it's one of those maps where it's like, instead of connecting like primarily like most Metroidvanias with like just the different corners of the room, this one has a lot of doors you go through that still count as like connectors, and so it's hard to tell like really. Like, oh, D1 has 3 connections, but it's like you don't just go to the right side of the map or up. You have to go into like doors, and I mean, you just have to memorize what that is, which is fine, but let's see if that gets a little annoying. It just depends on how memorable each area is. See if there's some loot. Oh my god, it's like the highway in X1, bros. Oh my god, there's even a giant bee thing. Do you remember X1? Oh my god, the highway even fell. Big references, bros. Lemon. Oh shit. That's some lemonade, man. Yeah, so far it's interesting. I mean, the gameplay's smooth. It's really just gonna be about like the mission structure and everything. Oh, it's over, man. And the pace. I do worry about the pace, depending on So the missions and stuff. I mean, you generally replay missions in these games anyways a lot. Although the Zero games, not really. The X games, you replay them a lot. Cute scream. Man just put himself on a fucking list. I know what you mean though. I get what you're trying to say. This is out of context, it's kind of funny. Hannibal Lecter in the chat. Jesus, man. Didn't this guy say to not do anything stupid and then he just goes off on his own and gets fucking totaled? The Blue Mega Man. Turning my biometal against me. Shoot me, sure. Don't have to tell me twice, man. Give me that fucking biometal, brother. The Z for Zero, what the fuck? Make it a little better, right? Oof. Is that what we're going with? These are the different Mega Men, X and Zero. I guess so, man. The old legends are the Mega Men. I'm the Model W Mega Man. Who's that? Yeah, the Wowie Man. Dr. Wowie. Just needs to take a piss. Fucking Prometheus. Biggest. We are called Mega Men. The chosen, the Mega Men. My god. You're not the Rock Men. The password data. All of the passwords. Bro, we could just transform back. I could just give her the model after. Like he like recovers? Or like at least gets back to base? What are they gonna do right now? No, guy. Come on. Into the legendary ZX Super Warrior. That's what we need to bring back the series. Go from the gacha to the battle royale. The Mega Guard. Wow. These dudes are just fucked. Whoa. Hardcore. Whoa. Yeah. More zero than anything. Yeah, the mentor's dead. Time to toast some motherfuckers. Yeah, I guess we might just be in the zero form. Not like in a combined form, but I don't know, maybe we are. We'll have to see when they let me change. I will protect everyone. Cool. All of them use the power to corrupt machines and humans alike. What the? Can corrupt humans? He rushed in ahead for some reason to stop you from rushing in ahead. I guess because he thought he was better. Instead of just going in together and having faith in your friend. Oh, there's a core. Not just the biometal. So can we actually awaken Zero and X somehow? Six passwords encoded into the biometal fragment. Oh, we are ZX bros. True bromance. They fuse together. I gotta have it be like a distant zero for me, man. Yeah, I mean, if you can corrupt humans, man, that's kind of GG. And him Keith. Yeah, King Flyer, bro. Be the boss. Marguerite. Marguerite! He's not eating it. What do you mean avenge your mother? This guy doesn't even know you, but he knows your backstory? What did Garo tell everyone? Mission requests. Amusement park. I'm gonna secure the biometal bros. It's in area H. Where the fuck that is? Dude, it's gotta explore, huh? I really want to talk to everyone again. And don't get me wrong, it's cool that they all have like fresh dialogue, but unless we got a good ass reason, I'd rather not fuck around. Guys, I'm really tired, so I'm gonna make some coffee. I'll be right back. We'll probably, like I said, it's gonna be a shorter stream, and then I'll come back after work and we'll do more. Shouldn't be the longest work day, but it's a lot of driving. Yeah, I'm gonna make some coffee. Wait, do you have any coffee? I'll be right back. Well, I'm gonna see. No coffee, that sucks. Oh well. Black tea, I guess. So we'll go for a little bit more. So like I said, I'm pretty low energy. Not the most sleep. So I guess we'll just get out there. Assuming there's not anything special that these people can give me. Some life ups or anything. I think the teleport out was this one? Jeez. Just explore and find more teleports. There's not many. I mean, they've been going in order, but I mean, at some point they're not going to, right? So, I don't know if we should try to go through D. Or hit a B. I guess it doesn't matter. At some point we're gonna have to go through them all anyways. As long as we get to a checkpoint, we can just pick a direction and just rock, really. Let's see what we got. I mean, we'll do some exploring, but we don't really want to hit the missions up, because I imagine we'll get like new abilities. Or you'd hope in a game like this you would, right? Oh shit. If you hold up, you've immediately got the move. Cool. Starting off with the spin, that's good shit. We like the spin. I feel like I should read the manual though. I mean, manuals are still a thing during the DS era. Oh wait, there's an endgame man. There's one of these. This might at least give us the controls. Toggle sub-display. Sub-display. All overdrive. Mega merge. Use sub. Alright. Not much going on there. I don't know what all these crystals can do yet, man. I mean, I guess they're like shops. There's that E-tank chick, but that's probably just a consumable. Glad they kept the cut on the sprites. That was always nice. Oh my god, you gotta refight these dudes? Jesus, you better hope you get a goddamn fast travel. Like it's a huge deal, but definitely slows it down a bit. You know, in the Zero games, like, you didn't really have to replay any missions if you didn't want to. This one's like you're getting replays just to get to the main stuff. Which is totally fine if, you know, it's the kind of environments and gameplay style that make it work. It's just like extremely linear, you know, obstacle rush, then I mean, maybe not. Let's see. I mean, it's fun though, control-wise. Dude, there's literally a teleport 2 feet away from where they warped us out of. Rude, man, that's so rude. ZX. Wow. Yeah, just that hardcore. Gotta keep on the lookout though for any life ups. Don't know what the difficulty is gonna be like, but already had a few pretty healthy bosses. Are they gonna hide down falls, man? Probably an ample amount of stuff they already have. Damn. G1. Can we just like change my quest to pick up G? It's weird you can only pick up one at a time. You have to like travel through some of them. If I could go back and change my quest, I would just say let's fucking do G. I think this was one of them. I mean, I could go backwards, but it's pretty far back, so let's just keep rocking. I mean, H is after G, right? I'm guessing there's a way at some point to like get rid of the fire. I remember all that. Yeah. We'll have to definitely come back. Oof. Don't know if I should be writing notes or what, man. Kind of just depends, huh? Loot up there. Well, that's not really loot. Those are just, I guess, data logs. But like I said, if there's no meta reason to get a data log like an intrinsic reward, then I'm not too worried about it. It's pretty easy to take some hits here, man. All set. Need to play it way more safe. I don't know what those pickups are. They're not crystals, are they? Or do they just not make the noise? They might just not make the noise. Oh shit. There's nothing I can do there. It's rude. Play it slower. Tough to actually just hit those. Okay, you could just spam them. Of course, there's a right there. You like barely touch it. I wouldn't be surprised if you just get like a double jump at some point, but there's probably nothing. But there probably isn't. Now we're G2. I'm pretty sure this is just straight up not where we're supposed to be. We're just gonna have to redo this whole area. Shame I can't pick multiple missions at once without backtracking. Because I bet there's like people I'm supposed to be saving in these rooms. You think what it would be was you would just like explore and then get missions when you're nearby? Why even have it so that you have to like pick a mission and then move on? Other than to like waste your time. I mean, if there's like warps, then it's not a huge deal, but if each mission I have to explore like a shitload of map, even if it's like places I've already been, then that logic kind of goes out the window. If it's just like you go straight to bosses, then that's one thing, but doubt it. Yeah, right, where's my fucking... my jumpy? This is part of the problem. You just end up going in these rooms and like do nothing. I guess because we're supposed to. The mission's not activated. The people who needed to be saved here are not here unless you accept the mission, right? It just doesn't make any sense. I could at least let you pick up more, like multiple. hidden stuff. Moses. This. Yep. So weird being in these areas. Like these are like ghost towns, man. Yeah, it has like the mission system of the first game again, but with an actual like world you run around in, so it doesn't quite work the same. Oh, can you not crawl if you're not... Oh, really, dude? Mega Man and Zero refuse to crawl, man. They literally can't do it. Oh, that's it. Now we gotta backtrack? Alright. That's cool. There's no warp, so this will be like a hard backtrack. So like a teleport back? Base option at least? Jesus. Their eyes saw the open world and then nothing else. Like, wouldn't it be cool if the world was connected and then no thoughts after that? Yeah. You gotta give it to Mega Man. He really was all about the humans. Back we go. Hear me out. We cancel this mission. Pick up the G mission. How does it warp me back here? Does it just change the world state? This is area F. Here it is. Wait, what? If you abort the mission, they wipe your fucking progress, bro? What are these fuckers smoking? Jesus Christ, man. Can you just not pick up any missions? Go explore everything to get the warps? And then pick up a mission? Like what? What is abandoning the mission? I mean, I still have my crystals and shit, I think. So it's like, it's just the map and like all of the area progress. Bizarre, man. They've clearly like never, I don't know if they've ever even played a fucking goddamn trivia. What, they're trying to reinvent the wheel here or what, dude? Like, I don't know if we're trying to extract every ounce of value out of it we can. I mean, you might as well make it turn-based, man, if you want to just squeeze fucking hours out of it. I'm already replaying missions like 5 times as much as I would in any Zero game in the first 2 hours of this. Which, I mean, it's fun, so it's not like it's a huge deal, but it's also like, I mean, why not just have it be better? I think it's just kind of pointless to like, if you're gonna have fast travel to not like actually let me have it. Like, don't worry, I'm sure fighting the bees for the 1000th time or whatever the fuck we got going on is gonna be worth it. Yeah, it's weird. Because I wonder if you could actually warp out. Like, not do any mission, and then just, like, explore the map and get all the warps fully, and then pick the missions. Well, I don't know what it is about, like, picking the mission itself and abandoning it that, like, wipes the... Like, up to the point where you accepted the mission. It's weird, man. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. I mean, what it should be is that you just have free reign to go wherever, and you just can, it just shows you on the map, hey, these are the 4 areas you need to go. These are the 4 areas you need to go to. Just go, and whatever order you want, you start picking up. I was like, there's like a normal ass Metroidvania, you know, like the first Metroid. I don't really see the benefit of a system like this. You want to have it feel like a connected world, where you just go out on like normal missions, then just make Mega Man Zero again. If you're gonna do like open connected world, you have to make the gameplay work with it. You definitely don't make it tedious just for the sake of it. Now, I'm fine with games that are like slow and meandering and you have to actually like spend time like going back through everything, and you know, if it's all about like travel and like slow pace, but like that's not what Mega Man really is, right? I don't think it benefits pretty much at all from that type of shit. Like replaying missions sure is one thing. If you needed to like get better rank to unlock something or to go back to grab some loot. I mean, the missions better be good, but yeah, exactly. Just be like, hey, there's 4. You know, maybe you could nudge people in 4 directions, or maybe not. Maybe you're just like, hey, go out there and patrol. You know, you can only get to so many places because you got the keycard lock here. And then, you know, you just get distress calls. Then maybe you could give it more structure as you go. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, just like, feels like such a gimme, right? Like, it's just so obvious. I mean, you gotta remember, it's like, Fusion's already out at this point. Dawn of Sorrow's probably already out. Mario, Symphony of the Night. I think even Kirby has a fucking Metroidvania. Amazing Mirror sucks shit though. I don't like that game much. It's like this, where you pick a. It's like more like a Star Fox. You like pick a direction, and then it's just like a linear level with branches, and then you always come back to the middle and have to do it again. That's somehow even like worse than this, but. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I mean. It's like, you know, you unlock double jump, you can like mess with the environment, yeah, use like the buster to do shit, unlock new abilities, you know, just, it's, I mean, you play a Mega Man game and you're like, you know, they don't have to be Metroidvanias, but it's pretty ripe for one if they wanted to. So it's weird that they're like kind of doing it in this, but then like, it's like they're afraid to commit. Yeah, exactly. Or, you know, like in the other Zero games where fire destroys like the canopies and shit. I mean, you can just do stuff. Like I unlock like a fire move and then I can like get through stuff. Or I get like a water gun or something. And maybe I am gonna get that. I don't know. For me, it's more just like, why am I going back through this highway like 20 times? Purely because of like a wonky mission structure. Because I'm going to have to come back through these to explore again anyways, because I imagine I'll get some upgrades. There's been shit I can't reach. Because it's weird when you, like, in a normal game, you would lock this area down unless you had the quest, right? The quest would be like, hey, here's the key to the G area. Then when you come in here, it's like, oh my god, it's on fire, we have to save everyone. But instead they let me come in here, and it's like a ghost town, where nobody needs help even though everything's on fire. It's just like, it doesn't even work as like an immersion thing. Just weird, man. I mean, I imagine NT Creates probably just never did anything like this. So they were like, you know, trying to recreate the wheel essentially, or fucking invent fire here or some shit. Invent fire. Discover fire. I don't know. But the thing is, like, there's plenty of like material already to pull from. Maybe they wanted it to be different. This feels like different just for like no fucking reason, kind of different. It's probably why I never hear about these games in any Metroidvania conversation. They probably don't work very well as one. We'll see about Advent, but now there's a guy, right? We actually had to go get a lunch break before we came back to get our asses kicked. It feels good, it's fun, and it's got more moves off the bat than Zero already, but yeah, the structure I feel like might end up not killing it, but definitely be like a more than a blemish, a bruise on this experience, but we'll see. I got more energy after work, I'll probably get a coffee or something, and come back and shoot the shit a bit heavier about it. I don't know when I'll leave, maybe I'll get ready to go an hour and a half, 2 hours. Depends on when my buddy's ready, but sooner I can get going the better, really. Oh, I got the jump. It was useless. Alright. We could start from the bottom. Bosh. Oh, they don't let me go in there now. The importance there. Wow, this is so exciting now that I'm saving guys, but I've already been through the whole area before, right? It just takes all of like the juice out of the fucking scene, right? Oh no, wait, I haven't been down there. This is what I thought that was. What a weird situation. They're afraid of Mavericks, so you need to like turn into a human, but you can just do it right in front of them. Also, they're like, all the humans have a bunch of like tech stuff on them, and so does she. I get what they're going for. Like, you're supposed to be a human who can put on the suit, so like, you have to have, or you don't have to, but they want gameplay stuff where it's like, you transform, right? But it feels really goofy. In the town, that was one thing, right? Or like on the ship, maybe, or whatever. Somewhere that they like are weird about it. I guess the ship they wouldn't be. But like, in a situation like this, it's like, alright, man. I really think it's necessary. It's not a big deal. Compared to the structure, it's not even. Wow. I like how this guy's like, I don't need help from a weirdo, and he's like fucking, he's like on the 3rd floor of a burning building. Not even the 3rd floor, these buildings were like, have infinite pits underneath them. They should really just give Zero and X like a jacket or like a hoodie, and then they wouldn't have to bullshit at all, right? You have to take your armor off in the middle of like a combat emergency. She's with us, right? I like that he's got like a limited amount of fuel. Cool little sprite. Yeah, see, that's my thing. It's just so odd, right? Like, why do it like that? Why not at least block me off, right? Like, there's so many better ways to do it, right? Block me off until I pick up the mission. The best thing would be let me just go wherever the fuck I want and have the missions pop up. Get rid of the Metroidvania thing is an option too. Instead, they're like, let's pick the worst possible fucking combination of options. Full exploration of a level that is supposed to be like completely event-based, and then if you abandon, you can only pick up one mission at a time. You can just have it like pick up all 4. And I mean, maybe they want the world state to change. It's like you could just have it like, like if it blocked me off, or like, don't delete the fucking warp point, man. Just weird. There's like infinite better ways to set this up, but here we are. At least now we're doing it, I guess. Which is kind of funny. I mean, I'm feeling like I'm just not gonna pick up the missions next time. And then when I get a warp, I'll go back and we'll backtrack, right? Because you have to guess what's coming up, right? Because, I mean, it doesn't make sense, right? I got it from D to G. So you're essentially just guessing. So you might as well just not grab anything. Maybe be able to grab the warp point. And that's that. Help me, yes or no? Is that one of those like, there is no actual choice, but because you picked yes, you have more ownership over what's going on, kind of thing? See, like, here you go. This chick like lets me go past if I have the quest active. Why did they even let me go this far though? Just weird. Bizarre. Yeah, 0-1 just cut the fluff, man. You just went to the mission, but you could go explore, I guess, if you wanted. Yeah, that's the thing. In 0-1, they changed the area you go to, so you need to pick a mission. What ended up happening was that there was just no point in the open structure at all, but it also didn't hurt anything because you just didn't really give a fuck about it. But in this, it's like it actively like hurts the game. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's my favorite choice. Completely abandoned. That would be even worse than this, right? I'm in area G, so it's like I want to pick up the G quest, but if I abandon what I'm doing, it fails it, so I have to explore the whole map until I find the right area. At least, I guess, in this I can abandon. And even though I have to go all the way back, I don't have to explore the whole map first. Although I'd rather explore the map, I guess, at this point. If I can do it without picking up a mission, I'll see if I can. Yeah, I was wondering if I was gonna get fucked on the abort, but I'm okay. I had faith enough that they wouldn't make that mistake again. But I mean, fuck, who knows, right? I've been surprised before playing many a game. That's probably the idea in this one, is it's supposed to be like immersive, like you're in your head base, you get sent out in the open world and you have like a fucking one-track mission, right? You know? It's like, okay, if that's the case, then maybe they should like have the operators tell you generally where to go. Then it would feel more like a mission with like intel and stuff. Or just like not have it be open world. So far the bottom screen has had like literally nothing on it. I don't know if that's gonna change or what. This could easily have like the mini-map. I don't know if there's like a button for that, I just haven't found it or what. The boss, man. I was gonna say, visually, honestly, it doesn't feel like a huge upgrade. I mean, the backgrounds definitely have more like layers and stuff, but it definitely, I mean, granted, I'm fine with not having any touch in a game like this. There was really cool touch stuff on the DS, but there was also a lot of games that just made gimmicky use out of it, like Donosaro, where you just draw sigils for no reason, and it's not really anything special to do with the core gameplay. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. What I'm hoping is that when you get sub-weapons, like more of them, maybe like you can press something down there. Probably not. Or like the different biometals. Maybe you can do like a... No, because the swap is a button already. Yeah, you can't use these down there. I wonder if like there is something I can do and it just doesn't work yet. Maybe it's more for ZDX Advent? I don't know. I mean, they could just have like the locations. Even just generally knowing kind of where I am would be okay. Oh, this is something I can't do. Oh, great. What the fuck? I thought it was good. It's not. That's the best thing about having a second screen, is having just information that doesn't require the pause menu. I always love. Apps are usually like one of the best things. Who do we got? Fist Leo. Oh, is the image different? Yeah, it's supposed to be a screen, it just doesn't do anything. Whatever, I mean, I don't really need it. I'm surprised there's not a map. The Mega Men. Oh, really? I'm pressing buttons, it's not changing the bottom, but... Yeah, I could see that, where his, like, whole model's down there. I mean, when you grab, the data they do, it shows on the bottom. Back at base, it puts like their description and then the main screen gets the art. The Model F Pseudoroid. It's like their fucking stands, man. Model F. Funk Soul Brother. Level 2 victory. Why is it level 2? What does that mean? That's nothing good. When I see that, I'm like, oh god, what is going on? I like how 90% of the dialogue in this game is them talking about how you're a young girl. Everybody's talking about how they're getting their ass kicked or shocked you're some young girl. The writers were like, yeah, we don't got anything else, man. We're ranking up. Yeah, I don't know if we ranked up or if it was like a Mega Man X5 problem where I have to like spin around 3 times and sit there for 20 hours and then I get better loot. FX. Oh. Okay, stuff's happening now. Buster edit. Oh, you can shoot left and right. That's kinda cool. Oh, I reached for my mouse. So what does this actually do? God damn, with the fucking noise, brother. They're like, did you know you could turn in your mission? Like, yeah, champ, we got it. Card key. So like, what do I do? It says you can edit your buster. Yeah, right. Maybe we'll get unlock a bike. Mission requests. Got a new one. Yeah, it is like Zero, or they just kind of like add on a new one. So where do I spend the money? There's the town, but there wasn't like a shop. Thanks, guy. Repair biometal. What? Crystals needed to repair. What do you mean repair? Do I get like extra health? Can I like swap around? Or do I have to pay to heal myself? Let's not buy this loser every time. Yo bro, where is the manual on this shit? It's an actual ass manual. Mega Man DX manual, bro. There's just shit happening and they don't give a fuck to explain it. The ugliest manual site. I just want to see the manual. DX Advent. Internet Archive. Zero collection. Using your ability bar every time you use it? Seems alright. Oh, the big one, yeah. Bro, do I have to? No, wait. No. I think once you get it to a certain level, maybe you can just repair it. Anywhere, like you can just like, let me see if I can just go heal it. No. How do I get my juice back? Oh, it's those green ones. It's the green ones that I have not been able to use. So you can use these forms to just attack, but if you want to use their super hits, that costs shit. Okay. Guess that's fine. I don't know what the upgrading does. Maybe you get more juice total, like upgrading your weapon energy, essentially. Alright, let me whip out the manual. Just get me to the good stuff, man. Make a fridge. What the spoilers? You can get float, air dash, slash 5. Megaton crash. Oh, this destroys the blocks with block. Where was that? That was at like the very end, wasn't it? Of the fire area. Like halfway in. Kinda wanna go over there and see now. Although maybe I'll just get all of the upgrades and then just fucking run back through every zone and upgrade. Unless the difficulty is really easy, then I just won't bother. Yeah, it looked like just a jetpack. I mean, unless something happens, but we'll see. Wearing biometals. What? Be careful, because the more you attack the boss's weak point, the more E-crystals you'll have to use to repair the acquired biometal afterwards. Okay, so you're trying to tell me that just never do their weakness until the maybe until the boss rush at the end. I'm sure there'll be one. I mean, I guess that's one way to do it. If you're having trouble, use their weakness if you have it. Otherwise, don't, because you're gonna have to pay money to fix the fucking thing. Thing is, I didn't have that guy's weakness. Yep, just gotta go raw. This is fun. Fun. You attack a boss enemy's weak point or a boss fight does damage to the biometal, of course. You can make a merge in the corresponding model with the damaged biometal, but the biometal squad max will be lower than normal, meaning you can't use charge attacks. I still didn't have that much, but maybe it's even less normally. Difference between missions and quests. Ugh, quest, you have to go talk to people. Ugh. What are these quests, bro? Ugh, that's so boring. Talk to everybody and then go kill like 5 robot Bora, collect 5 robot Bora asses or whatever. Mission complete, report, you got a different mission. Okay. Bro, I spoil everything here. Give me my sub, thanks, man. Okay, well, as far as I know, that's all my money's gonna be spent on. Then I might as well just fucking upgrade if I can. So can I like pick up quests? How do I know when or where? There's a lot of NPCs to talk to all the time. I need 500. I need 1,000? Level 3 to 4? What level is this? This is BM1. Maybe I just can't level up in here. Whatever, really. Oh, I see what you're saying. That's what that was. Yeah, you're probably right. It doesn't show what it is. But that makes sense, yeah. Speed reading this shit. Oh. Smelling salts. Got smelling salt. Okay. Yeah, let me see. Good thought. I'm not seeing it on the screen either. It's interesting because these different forms seem cool. It's like a Mega Man weapon, but like it's got its own shots and special charge up, and I'm guessing there's like new stuff you unlock when you get the second part of the F armor. It's a shame that like I'm picking up like MMO quests. Or we're not even picking up MMO quests. I'm talking to literally everybody in hopes that they give me an MMO quest, but maybe give me something worth it. Not really what I was after in these. I mean, I don't mind that the world's like feels more like a world, I guess, but I think they did a good enough job of that while keeping the pace up in the Zero games. This feels like it's overdoing it. We made a somewhat open world, and now there's more NPCs, and they give you quests to go out and do stuff, and there's lots of talking, and it's like, okay, man. Like, I want the upgrades, I want to see what they do, but... I don't know, man. We'll find out, I guess. What did they say if you pick the dude? Did they just call him a little kid or like a bitch boy or what? Well, half the dialogue is just talking about you being a young girl. Pretty repetitive. Yeah, like, I don't know. What the hell is it? Oh, no quest yet. They're still all reacting to, It's more convenient to take on the request near the location. You're right, but it shouldn't really matter, but you're right. They said you could get missions from there, but the manual says you need to talk to people. Don't forget there's another entire city of people we can go talk to. I want to see what it's about, just because they're clearly putting a lot of effort into it. But I have a feeling I'm going to want to not do any of it after a bit. It's kind of a slog already. I mean, I'm 2.5 hours in and I fought one robot master. I'd be almost done with X4 at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, put that into perspective. I'd be done with an X4 campaign at this point, and then this I've like got one Robot Master done. Which is fine. I love slow games, but it depends on the kind of game. They justify it or not. They're similar, but her lines are more Merc-like. She's more to the point. It seems softer. Okay, she talks that way. That's cool. I wonder what the people talk to them like. You have to start from scratch when you try it again. Why? What does it matter? What would it matter in the world if you have to start from scratch or not? So weird. So she's more aggressive. Not an E-tank. Not it. I guess I'll just hold on to it, huh? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, which would be cool. It's gotta be something crazy like that. So, I didn't find a single quest. Leave it to the operators? Dude, the operators aren't gonna tell me anything. I don't even know where these locations are, bro. Where was the city? Wasn't that like C? Which, you know, in the city you couldn't even like warp. Can I even pick up side quests right now, bro? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going. We missed some side quests, we missed some, but I'll try to find more of them. Like I said, I mean, we would need the different abilities to explore anyway, so let's go to the left here. We know for sure this is somewhere I've not been, so I don't have to guess. Just told my work buddy that whenever he's ready for me, I'll head out, so probably won't be for a little bit, I'd imagine, because we didn't set up a time. But that'll be on too much longer till I get back from work. Work today? I don't know. I'll probably be back in like 6 hours or something for more of this, but we'll see. What is over been in here before. A3. I mean, this is fine. We can go this way too. Get up here, man. It's funny, like we're finally playing something akin to a Mega Man Metroidvania, and it's like they just had to kind of fuck it up on that front now. I'm just imagine like running around just doing a Metroidvania thing, just freedom to kind of fuck around and grab shit, but and I mean it's there, but there's been a lot of extraneous systems. Oh, here's H. So I'll have to go back to A2. Start H. Okay. Time to backtrack. We're doing the theme park. Pretty cool. Oh, I mean, you look at the rest of the Mega Man games at this time, I mean, they're definitely, the budget isn't exactly massive. The X games are very low budget. I would say with the X games, it's budget, but it's also quality control, right? Like, realistically, if they cared about Mega Man as a brand, they would not have let like X6 or 7 even ship, right? Like they're bad for the Mega Man game X series. I mean, the Zeros and these seem fine, right? Like this could be less of a case of budget and more of a case of just like, you know, they kind of just they put the wrong ingredients in a little bit, right? Like, I mean, you know, this is them trying like an open world thing, and it's like, I guess Metroidvanias at this point still aren't as big as they are now. It's mostly the Igavanias and like Metroid itself and shit. But like, because I mean, Nintendo did this too with the Amazing Mirror. It's like a really fucked structure with Metroidvania, so it's not really one at all. This is better than that on that front, but I don't know. This one feels less like a total quality control dip and more like a budget thing, and more they just kind of misfired a little bit. I mean, it's still good so far in like ways, but it also just, the structure I think is gonna hurt it the whole way through. But we'll see. Because I mean, think about it, like what am I doing right now compared to a normal Mega Man? I go to an area, go through a level, backtrack through the level to pick up the quest to fight a robot master, and then I go back through the level again. It's like, well, what the fuck? In a normal Mega Man game, I just go to the fucking level, right? Like, what am I doing on the way, right? I'm not exploring any different. I don't have that many new moves. There's not that much to do. The level design's pretty linear. You know, they're supposed to be like missions, but I mean, they're not even in the game yet, I guess. You know, even if I just want to go back to like the hub to pick up stuff, you can't warp to the fucking city. And you have to backtrack to get to the warp to talk to the people in the jet. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. There could be some quality control issues because they definitely didn't care. I feel like NT Creates probably cared more because the X games have zero quality control. But I don't know. I think it could also just be a misfire. I don't know if it's a matter of money on this. Maybe. I wouldn't say this game feels like it's a crazy high budget, but I mean, it seems totally acceptable. If all of the different forms have like different gameplay and shit, I mean, that's already fancy enough, but we'll see. Yeah. It's a good thought though. We'll see. Maybe it'll feel more like that as we go. Area of... Where are we at? H? I wanted H. That was the secure the biometal. The map's still there this time. Could be though. I mean, in some ways it feels like when I say an evolution of Zero, but that makes it sound like it's really better. But like them trying to be a little bit more ambitious. Ambitious does not always mean better, mind you. I mean, this is more ambitious than the Zero games, but the ambition's like misplaced so far, right? Like you get all these cool little forms, I guess, and an open world and quests and more story, but it kills the pacing enough that it's actually like, I would call it a net negative. But like it is trying to do something, which is, I mean, what you probably want jump into a new system. And in that respect, it's like, you know, hey, I can respect that, but I don't know so far. Try not to dog it too much. I mean, like, it's still fun to just blow dudes up. I mean, it just plays like Zero, with a little bit more pizzazz on it. But yeah, there's a lot of extra bullshit tacked on here. Like the extra bullshit in the Zero games were just kind of like, oh, well, I can't get upgrades, or I won't be able to get EX skills because I can't rank, or, you know. There's an open world, but it's like you can just ignore it, right? It doesn't really do anything. And this, it's like the extra systems, like the world and the mission structure and all the story is like an active, like big part of the game. There's a lot of it, and it takes a front seat. I mean, there's a lot of story in the Zero games, but I feel like it was like clean, like tight. This game's had a lot of story, and so far it's just fine. Like, I mean, I get the characters, I get what's going on, but I feel like in keeping with trying to keep it more Mega Man, they kept the pace a little tighter in the Zero game, so it was a story that had like a crisper pace to it. Where in this, it's like, because it's like an open world thing, I feel like maybe they don't care about the pace as much, so it's just like you open up with like an hour or two of like cutscenes that are like, okay. It's like, okay, so like I said, the Zero games don't have a crazy good story, but it's pretty good for like how quick it is and like you getting back to the action. But if you were to like extend out the stories like quadruple in length, it would be not good for them. I'm just blabbing. Maybe I'm full of shit. And boost. Yeah, the popcorn. The train. That's cool. All these little dudes, man. I was supposed to ride the train, but kind of busy, man. Alright. They still haven't solved the sub-weapon being able to be quickly used problem. Well, I'd take it anyways, right? A little balloon and shit, that's cool. Yeah, I'm curious if the that like hover form's gonna feel any good. Hopefully. So the thing is, these forms need to be really fun, because at the end of the day I'd still rather just play a Zero who has a bunch of moves than swapping to 20 different forms. Like if it's like a fucking like shitty Shantae game where I gotta like do a dance every time I want to fucking double jump, then that's gonna suck. So I like that the different weapons actually have like abilities and stuff like that, but we'll see how it feels. Yep, we're hanging out. The Metaloid amusement park. Get some R&R. I don't even bother with that. That's a cool looking map though. Damn. Bigman. What the? He can just stop? Okay. Oh, can you just switch real quick? Sadly, it's not going to be too quick with this, but this will be better enough. Yeah. I won't be able to enjoy actual quick swapping, sadly, but the one time it'll be in one of these games. I mean, I could do it a little bit if I got good, but especially if I claw control. The bear. L1 and H3. I like the dual screen for the information it can give you. As long as it's not too gimmicky. Sometimes the control. Now games that are completely dedicated to touch can be really cool too, but these are always impossible to stream also. But personally, I don't want them that bad. Yeah, incidental button presses, maps, stuff like that. That's the good stuff. The poor guy, man. Yeah, no wonder she got fucked up at this place, man. What the fuck? You can chop the crystals and get like loot out of them instead of like just max crystals. It's interesting. I mean, I'll take the crystals any day, but maybe later I won't need any or something. Unlikely, but maybe. The like little mini air balloons. What the? Oh, okay. Oh. Mini zeppelins. Yeah, sword's too cool. Always. Purple. Throws a lot of shit. And we can't use any of our armors or weak points against them. It's okay though. As long as the bosses are fun, I'd rather learn them though. Do them the hard way. Especially if you get like a bonus. Yeah. True. The fuck? This guy's got a lot going on, huh? Those are the hardest thing. You really just have to stay up on the top. I would like to think your default ZX form doesn't ever be is never a weakness on somebody, but who knows, man. It is. But you can just fly into you anyways. Does that kind of look like it was like some special thing when that happened? Yeah, but I don't want to have to pay more crystals to repair his shit if it's his weakness. Level 2 victory. It's kind of a weird part of that system. I guess if it wasn't his weakness, then you could use the shots if they were like had a utility to him. But if you're trying to save on money, better just to learn the fight. Which I mean, I think it's fun. It's whatever. Kind of weird, but Model P. Who is P? It's not the chick from Man Mission. I don't remember what her name was. Oh, Phantom, that would make sense, yeah. Ninja. Oh. What is this radar scope at the bottom here? Will it tell you where enemies are? Or? That's kind of cool. Oh, it just shows you what the room looks like? Why is this not a warp? Why do they have such a hard on? Having no warp. Yeah. It's weird, it's not a mini-map. Just like a thing. Phantom. Any loot up here? Oh, it shows the enemies. Oh, I think I can get up there. Does it show like items? Well, no, it doesn't show anything I can't already see. Unless there's like hidden stuff. Yeah, it doesn't show that item. Seems kind of useless. Yeah, I don't know. Kinda, but also not quite, right? Because like I could see them right now and they're on the mini-map. It's not really too useful. Let's see what this does. Oh, you get the shuriken. Yeah, poor visibility. I think you might be right there. There's like a smog area or some shit. Alright. Not sure when. Oh. Alright, guys. Let me go make a save. I guess we could find out what's ahead of me, but it might be actually a lot. I'm gonna start heading to work here. I mean, I guess it's not like a rush. Just to save one backtrack. I guess we could go to A4 and back. Oh, A2 is pretty close. I'll just go to A2. Yeah, so far this has been interesting. I think there's some really cool stuff here. The different forms, where they're actually like significantly different in gameplay, is cool. We'll see how the upgrading and all that works. The general gameplay feels pretty crispy. I'm digging the environments. A lot of little fun creative stuff, like the amusement park was cool. I think the structure of this game might be shit. We'll see. Really, unless these forms give like significantly cool upgrades, or I just get cool upgrades, the Metroidvania aspect seems to be kind of underutilized, and you get all of the worst parts of a Metroidvania, like extreme amounts of like backtracking. I mean, it's fun to run around and do stuff, but yeah, going back and talking to like a million people in hopes maybe you'll get a quest. I haven't even seen a single quest, and I talked to everybody again. Aborting missions, wiping like your progress, having to go scout out an area, then come back to grab the mission to like, you know, then go back again and then go back again. It's, I don't know, it feels like they really misfired on the structure of the thing. The pace feels pretty off, but because really at the end of the day you're just playing like a more souped up version of Zero, but with a lot of bullshit in between. It seems cute on the surface, but I'm kind of worried the Metroidvania part of it will be kind of piss poor. Hopefully not like a deal breaker. There's still some fun to be had here. I think it's cool stuff, but like I said, at this point I'd be done with X4 and I've killed like 2 bosses in this, so it's definitely a differently paced game. We'll just see if it justifies it, right? The story's been okay. There's a lot more of it. I don't know. I mean, I feel like the tightness of the Zero games was probably to its benefit story-wise. We'll see on this, though. But, yeah. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. Like, I respect them for, like, trying to do some weird shit here. The thing is with the Zero games is when they tried shit, it was never a deal breaker. They just kind of did goofy shit, like the Cyberalls, and you could just kind of ignore it, and it was still really fun. In this, it's like, you can't ignore the amount of story at the beginning, you can't ignore the Metroidvania structure. If the side missions are annoying to pick up and shitty to do, and they give me like significant upgrades, like, I mean, that's going to be a tough one to ignore. So, I don't know, I can respect them trying some stuff, that's cool. Maybe someday, but after all these, it won't be for a while. I'd be curious to see how they follow these up with their own IP. But yeah, probably not soon. At some point, I've got other like big boy 2D platformers I'd want to do, like the classic Vanias and stuff. I've only played Super Castlevania 4. So. I mean, I've played all the Ego Vanias, but classics, not so much. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. So I mean, they're trying stuff, but I don't know. Like at this point, you're gonna think nowadays, like Metroidvanias are like a dime a dozen. I love them, but they're a dime a dozen. So it's like there's definitely a different standard now. But even back at this point, like when did this come out? Right? Yeah, it'd be interesting to see not having like the actual Mega Man port. I don't remember how many gunvolts they did. It was a good few, right? Mega Man ZX release date 2006 July. So like a year before this, Dawn of Sorrow was already out, right? Metroid Fusion's out, Zero Mission's out, Super Metroid already exists, Symphony of the Night exists, you know. I mean, Tomba exists. I mean, there's all sorts of, you know, pretty influential Metroidvanias, and especially on these systems. So I don't know if they were trying to kind of carve out their own little thing, like we're gonna do a Mega Man linear mission thing, but also kind of open world, and they kind of like fucked it up. Well, I mean, who knows how long the development was? They didn't make Dawn of Sorrow. Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow is by somebody else. That's just Konami. But the point is, like, Dawn of Sorrow is like a very good Metroidvania that is doing this structure well. You know, and Aria of Sorrow came out on the GBA and all that stuff. So it's like, this game has plenty to pull from. So it's like, I can't give them too much credit by saying, well, you know, Metroidvanias were still in their infancy. It's like, you know, some of the best Metroidvanias still in the business are already out and like very big on these systems, right? So it's like, I don't know. So to kind of have the structure be sort of fucked in this is like, it's like, I don't know. Maybe internally they just didn't really like have it quite figured out yet. But like I said, I don't think it's a deal breaker. I'm still having fun, but I already find that some of the movement through the areas is just kind of like a pain. Not moving through the areas, like the back and forth. I'd rather this game just probably be like mission linear, like Zero. The layout, it's the maps hard to read. Well, I mean, that's part of it. The thing is, like, you could easily fix this by just letting me grab all the missions at once, or just letting me start the missions when I get to the area. Like, we're talking easy fix, right? I mean, then you're gonna have, you know, still criticism about the movement and, you know, the upgrades you find, the side upgrades and stuff. Like, a good Metroidvania isn't just a collection of linear levels. It's usually something that you go back and re-explore with new context and find new stuff. But, you know, barring that, it's like the mission thing's just kind of shit. I could understand if they wanted to change the entire world every time, but it's like, clearly they don't. Like, you pick one up and it's just like, it's just for the area you're in, so. It's odd. Yeah, I don't know what the dev time is on this. I'd imagine a couple of years. I mean, they made Mega Man 10 right before this? Is that what NT Creates was doing? Oh no, that was March 1st, 2010. My bad. What the fuck were they doing after this? Yeah, was this really right after him? Mega Man 04 release date. Yeah, it's about 2 years. Maybe they did something in between, but 1.5, 2 years. They had a little bit more time, but yeah, we'll see on Advent. I feel like there's some easy layups if they want to do this structure again on Advent to just... If they want to do this exact same thing, there's just a couple tweaks already they could do, but we'll see. Like I said, I think this is still going to be fun. I think the bosses have been good so far. I think the system where I get a discount on my fucking suits if I don't use their weaknesses means that this will never use the weaknesses. But that means I get to learn the fights instead of just cream corn them. And if the fights are fun, then that's good for me. I get a reward and I get to enjoy the fights more, so that works. We'll see. I mean, the story's kind of eased off a little bit, but yeah. Well, I mean, it says on the manual that it's about using the weaknesses on them. It damages it, but I don't know. Maybe there's a, you know how manuals are, they're not always actually fucking accurate. So. Did I find the save point? I was about to turn the game off. Like we're not even at the save point. The hitbox, which I totally will not fight a boss and try to hit them a certain way. I guess that's for the pros. Yeah, I mean that's just what the manual says. It's about weakness, and if it makes like a certain noise, that means you're cranking them. But I could have swore I was making a certain noise when I was shooting them with the ZX, and I still got the level 2. I mean, maybe you can get a level 3 off the start. I don't know. It depends on how much everything costs, but I mean, these devs are super grindy so far, so. You hear a big clang when you hit it? Yeah. Which I heard that during this boss, but I mean, I'm not gonna not shoot him, right? Hard to say. They said something about there'd be like a big visual too. It's, once again, the information is just bad. So. For sure the weakness is gonna do something. If my normal guns do it too, then I mean, whatever. You know. I'm not gonna like sword only every boss fight. That's too much. That's not fun anymore, right? Like, I want to use my tools. I'm okay not using their, like, shutdown weakness, right? But, like, not using my gun and or my sword, like, okay, that's just, like, boring. So, I'll just take the hit on that. Not gonna actively, like, ruin the fun just to, like, save a couple fucking crystals or some shit. Yeah, I know. Which is why I'm not using the weaknesses if I can. I'm sure we'll fight these bosses again in the boss rush, and then I'll use it. Yeah, it depends. I mean, you know, this is the devs who did the first game where you could never even upgrade a single thing. But then in the fourth game, you could never max out the fairy. But then in the third game, you could kind of get everything. And the second game was kind of right in the middle. And I was like, who knows? I don't have any idea on the economy so far. Anyways, guys, I am going to go to work. Assuming work is what it's supposed to be, I'll probably be back. I imagine it wouldn't be huge fills. It's a big drive, though. I'm thinking I'll be back in like 6 hours, maybe less, maybe more. It depends on what happens. If I'm awake enough, we'll continue this. If not, maybe I'll do a little Mars First Logistics with music, or probably, or I'll just go to bed. All right, guys.